I'll flip it later. Okay, so we're in Clovis, California, and got a light up in here, so hopefully we don't get in the way of it. What we're trying to do is get a picture of the leak. We've got water spraying on the back block, and you can actually see, if you look at it real close, the stream of water that is hitting the bottom of that block. I'll see if I can rotate it around so you can see it from a couple different angles. But that hot line about where it goes through the plate is spraying water. It's trying to obviously focus on the hot water line, but you can see the water spraying right down there, hitting the back block right there. So there's the water. That's the leak. You can actually hear it when I'm not talking, so that's it too. So we're going to shut it back down, open up the wall, see if we can get this repaired, and then we'll take another video when we're done. You see if it'll focus on the pipe. So here we are, still in Clovis, California, and it's kind of hard to determine, what is actually leaking. But we've pulled this pipe out of the attic, and you could see right here, there's two little indents, a smaller one on the top, and then one on the bottom, and so that's where it's leaking. You got a little spray going on, a little bit something going here, but so the pipe is defective. The only way to test this pipe, and of course the manufacturer would know this, is put one of their caps on the end here, and then go ahead and put a air pressure gauge on this end and pump it up. Doesn't matter how much air, 10 pounds will work, and then you'll see, what's going on here where the air is coming out. Soapy water, it'll bubble, whatever. But anyway, so this is a defect, same as before. We were here in July. We replaced something in the shower area. So this is Nibco pipe. So you have to get the manufacturer and see what they want to do, get the home warranty, see who's going to cover this. But this is your evidence, so don't lose this, and we'll take another video when we get done with the repair. So we're still in Clovis, California. We just finished installing some Uponor piping. That's the white piping here onto the existing Nibco piping. That's the hot. It's a different manufacturer. We use the Uponor because about maybe 1 in 20, 1 in 30 repairs, probably closer to 1 in 30 repairs is the Uponor related. The rest is all not just Nibco, but some of the other manufacturers. This pipe is designed with a crimp style fitting in mind. So a fitting goes in, lead ring gets crimped into place. The Uponor actually has a tool that expands the pipe open, and then it contracts around the fitting. So it's a more pliable, resilient piping, in my opinion. So that's all that we use. We've only had one big claim since we started doing service work on Uponor, and they absorbed all of the cost. We sent the pipe in, they came out, they repiped the entire hot system of a home from a bad batch of pipe, and they were great about that, including drywall repair, tape texture paint, everything. So anyways, it's tied back in shark bite fittings, similar to what we did in the master, I think the master shower area. Those are lead free and they are approved by code. So you've got shark bite fitting to connect the two together up top, going from the Nibco to the Uponor. We went ahead and brought it down through the plate, right where it was before, and down to the drop. This goes down to a sleeve, and sleeves underneath the cement, goes over to the island kitchen sink. So it's tied in here. Water is on. We've tested it out. There's no more water on the hot. These fittings are holding. We don't see any water coming off of the cold. So we are assuming the cold is in good shape. The homeowner did notify us when he shut off both of the valves. He's got isolation valves in the garage, which is nice. When he shut them both down, when he went to turn them back on, the cold, he didn't hear any water refilling that tube. So it sounds good. Heard some refilling the hot side. Obviously, we broke this open, so everything's good in here. Like I say, you need to get with Nibco, get with the home warranty and whatnot. See who's going to cover, and up to and including an entire repipe of the hot side of the home. Well, actually, the last leak was on the cold side, so I don't know how that's going to go. Additionally, this wall should be removed. Drywall all the way down, minimum from this stud to this stud. This whole bay should be removed, all the insulation removed, and all of the moisture in there needs to be remediated, and that's probably locally by Service Master. Any mold, same thing, needs to be taken care of before you button this back up. Outside of that, this installation is done.